sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And the extra point was good. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The fake and wants to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped right there.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Dumps it off in the flats. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Cradles it at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. 2nd and long here. Looking for space, it's Hobbs. He's past the sticks. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Drives inside. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hands it off. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Turns it upfield. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. A third down try for the offense. Push is ahead. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Gain of 8 yards on the play, he's too short of the first down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. This time they'll throw it. Going for it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Plows his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Defense all over him. After getting knocked down in the backfield on the last 2 runs, you got to think they're going to try to throw it on third and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Washington State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back looking for help. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Hands it off on the counter. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Jackson gonna throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Look out! And down he goes.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive, attack, come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. And it's the Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line. Jackson will throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Working the ground game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Handoff again. There he goes. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Sells the run, wants to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Quick completion to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
That's really good discipline by this defense. Because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice. Staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Dangerous throw. Cougars will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line. Jackson gonna throw it. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he tried to lob it in with perfect touch. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll go to the counter play. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Right back to the well. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. He's stopped.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end.
Open space in the middle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Hobbs. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. The Cougars are facing third and inches. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
It's inside. It's Hobbs. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Still looking to his right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Thunderbirds trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson will throw. On the run, fires downfield. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
This time he's got it. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And it's the Thunderbirds who are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Inside. Quick spin on the run. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Thunderbirds are marching down the field.
And the defense gives up the first down, and oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Taken down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And it's the Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They'll run it on the counter. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play action on first down. Rolls right. Fires on the move. Finds a man by himself. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants,
he's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. On the return, it's Jenkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Keeps it, looking for room. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Great place to start for this offense. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Set of downs after the completion. The give to the lone running back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Driving forward, it's Hobbs. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cougars. And the beatdown has ensued. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He'll return it. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Kennedy. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Dorsett. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Thunderbirds with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Wants to throw one first. Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Brought down.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Gets the back moving. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Trying to find the end zone. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. He'll do it himself. Tried to run for it on 4th and 1, and there was nowhere to go. The defense gets the stop. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Churns into the pile. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Washington State ready to go with another 1st down. Hard running there. He's got enough. Still on his feet at the 45. defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Unloads to the wideout. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to...
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Jackson will throw. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go. Fourth down and one that did not pay off. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And here comes the offense on second down. They go to the counter. Here's a little room there. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop. And you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hand it to the back. Pass to 6. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed.